Hey guys, today we're going to be working on a 2018 Jeep Renegade. We're going to be doing the left rear speed sensor, also known as the ABS speed sensor. When this speed sensor goes bad, it throws a number of codes. That'll be listed in the description. Along with that will be a description of everything you need to do this job quick and efficiently and get you back on the road. This also messes up your four-wheel drive. It messes up a number of different things on your car, and it makes you think, well, I got this wrong, I got that wrong. No, that's not true. It's just your ABS sensor. You want to make sure that you get the ABS speed sensor for the Jeep Renegade if you're working on a Jeep Renegade, because there is another manufacturer for Fiat that also puts this part out. You do not want that part. Your computer knows that it's the wrong one, and it will not go off, and you will have the same problems after you did all that work. This will save you $150 today. This work is going to take us about 20 minutes. And because it's going to take us 20 minutes, you're going to see why, and I'll explain that along in the video. And it's not because of labor or stuff. You got to get stuff unstuck. You got to get the ABS sensor unstuck from where it's screwed in at, and that's the only real hassle with this job. And we're going to get into it right now. We're going to get you fixed up and back on the road. 17mm lug nut. This here's the part we're going to be replacing today right here. It's directly on the side, back side of your rotor there, directly behind it. We're going to be following this wire here all the way up, and back in behind this panel here we're going to have to take these snaps off here. And then we got another one up here for it. As you're doing this process, you want to remember that when you take this off, you should have your new one ready to go to snap into there. That way you get every single clip in where it needs to go. This bolt right here is a T30, that's a Torx head. It's not an Allen key, it's a Torx head screw. At this point in the process, you want to put 10W40 all around it. Now mine has come off to a certain extent, but where the ABS sensor is connected at, it has not come off. It's stuck in there due to age and rust. Now while that's penetrating, we're going to go ahead and get this loose enough here where we can unplug and replug our ABS sensor. These plastic bolts in the corners here are 10mm. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver for this plastic piece right here. And then around here we have these clips. And you should use a clip removal tool, but today I'm going to use a flathead because, well, that's the way I was kind of taught to do it. You take the screwdriver and you just put it right in there and it pops right out of there. It just goes pop. And then you just go ahead and you pull her out the rest of the way, and that's all you got to do. Looks to be 3 in total that we have to do here. There, 1, 2, 3. Now the next step, after you pop them, you don't have to take them all the way out. You know, just get them loose. Because you got all that movement there. We're going to take it from the bottom here. We're going to slide it out. And then we'll have our access point right behind there to be able to put everything together. We're also going to be removing, it looks like, right there by the exhaust metal piece there, directly where it's at. Just go ahead and unscrew that for your plastic. See that little piece there, it comes off. Once you get her opened up, this is what she looks like on the inside. You go back to your ABS line, follow it, it goes right on the bottom there. You keep following her around, right there is where she plugs in. Now on this automobile vehicle, I have found my problem. Your ABS sensor is plugged in right here. All we got to do is, usually we would take this, pop it off, and then pull this off, and then we got all this lead room to do the proper job. When you go to take this off, you put a flathead screwdriver right in there, pry this up, and it slides right out. As you go along, that's just starting. Right here at this end, as you unclip it, just pulls right out. clip the new one on directly so you do not lose your spot. Just like that. This one here, when we unclipped it, we pulled it out. The next step, when it's right up in here, we have to push in and then pull it back down. Now once you have it in here, we need to go up to here, but as you can tell I got my thing in my way here, so what we need to do is just push it back out the way, and then we got our access to our wire. Finish out the wiring process through here. Once we have it up and over the top there, our next step is this one right here. Then once we get her in to our final clip, all we have to do is take the old one out that we had lubricated. We just take the old one out and plug it in. And it's still going to need a little bit of work to come out of there. So be careful, because it could snap the wire before it even decides to move. Now once we have gotten the old one off, we slide the new one in, matching the bolt. Just push it in. Now all we have to do is plug this back in and stick it right to the wall through the mounting bracket. And that's how you do a full install of your rear ABS sensor on a Jeep Renegade. I hope that come in handy, and remember to always follow the wire completely all the way up to make sure it's not snapped like mine was. And that'll end this video, and thank you guys very much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button for more Jeep Renegade videos.